This is how I taught my horse how to be polite and have manners when I am mounting him. He is 5 years old and he has been like this since the day I started him because this is a non-negotiable. It is a safety thing and horses need to stand still when you are getting on. The bottom line for teaching this is positive reinforcement and repetition. You're going to have to repeat it a lot of times. So when I'm teaching a horse how to do this, I will get on and I will give them a treat when I get on before I ask them to walk away, so they learn to wait for me to tell them what to do and to not walk away. Eventually, I stop giving the treat. Like, I don't give Titan treats when I get on him. But if you don't feed treats or you can't give that horse treats, then I will give them a pat before I walk away. So they get that praise when they stand still before I let them walk away. And that's the other big thing. You can never let them walk away on their own. So if Titan were to try to walk away before I asked him to, I would just stop him and say, hey, I didn't ask you to walk away yet, so I just need you to wait a minute until I tell you it's time to go. As you can see, I can get on, I can adjust my boots, I can adjust my helmet, I can adjust whatever I need to adjust, I can dance around, I can pat him on his neck, and he knows that does not mean it's time to go. We do not walk until I squeeze my leg and tell him, okay, now it's time to walk. You don't want to let the horses just walk away as soon as you get on. That's not going to teach them that they need to stand still and have manners. You can see I even got off. He knows his job is to stand at the mounting block until I tell him it's time to go. Now, this is dramatic emphasis for the purposes of the video. Also, if you have a horse that swings their butt away from the mounting block when you get on, I would place them between the mounting block and the fence or the wall, whatever it is, so they have something that's blocking the other side of their body from moving away from you. But again, it's just that positive reinforcement and repetition that's going to teach them how to do. I mean, you have more unique situations if you have a horse that has some trauma, and that is something you could have to dive into separately. You can see in some of my other mounting videos, sometimes he would maybe take a step forward, sometimes, not every time, and all I do is just stop him and I say, hey, I didn't ask you to leave yet, and then I stand there for a few seconds until I feel that he's listening to me, and then I ask him to walk forward. It always has to be your decision when you walk forward, not your horse's decision. Again, this is a safety thing. That is the most important aspect of teaching safe and proper mounting skills. If you get on and you give your horse a treat, they're going to learn to wait and to look over to you for that positive reinforcement and then go forward after that. So that's one little trick to doing it, but you don't always have to use a treat. You can just do a pat or something like that. But you can see I squeezed my leg. I said, hey, let's go forward. And I even stop and get my phone off the tripod. So there you have it.